Eres mi risa, eres mi llanto. Y entre tanto, te amo tanto. Llevas la pasión adentro, el fuego lento, intenso. Y en el proceso yo me pierdo tanto sentimiento denso. Creo en el cielo por tu propio peso. Es un simple respirar, es el poder limitar lo que hay dentro del actuar, sin sentido y explotar. Es un simple respirar, es el poder limitar lo que hay dentro del actuar, sin sentido y explotar. Es un simple respirar, es el poder limitar lo que hay dentro del actuar, sin sentido y explotar. Es un simple respirar, es el poder limitar lo que hay dentro del actuar, sin sentido y explotar. Que hay dentro del actuar, sin sentido y explotar. Que hay dentro del actuar, sin sentido y explotar.
Where you wanna go, 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 go. Where you wanna go, 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 go. Where you wanna go, 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 go. It's up to you. Like, make a reservation. I need a vacation with you. Like, inspiration. Good morning with a beach view.
this evening's quiz with me with a strange haircut, which I had this morning. I didn't ask for a strange haircut, but it's turned out to be a strange haircut. They always do, don't they? It doesn't matter what you do. It looked nice this morning, but it's just gone strange ever since. But I'll sort it out eventually. Anyway, good evening to those of you who have joined us. Glynis is doing the year and the Wordle. Oh, hello. Hi, Chris. Evening. Nice to have you with us. I have tried to do something with this rather strange flat haircut. It's a very nice haircut, but it just looks unusual. But never mind. It'll grow on me, so to speak. Anyway, I hope you're all well. I am, and the techie is very well. Good evening, Joe, back from La Belle France. And hello to Debbie. So we've got a few people in tonight then, which is very good. Well, what news have I got? Well, what can I say? I mean, the Queen. Just be glad that I haven't put in a round on the Queen. I think you might all have had enough of news about that. You only have to tune into the BBC to get whatever news you want there. But nevertheless, we're not cancelling it. The quiz last week was quelle belle coiffure. Well, I'm not sure I would go along with that, Joe. But never mind. We'll see what it looks like by the time I see you. Anyway, better news than the Queen is that we eventually had our boiler fixed. It got fixed on Thursday, and it was so lovely to have hot water after a fortnight of not having hot water. And it was too hot, in fact. I mean, when they say that it's an efficient boiler, it certainly is. So we've had to turn the temperature of the water down, so that's good, because that will save us some energy. And the water coming through the shower seems to be more powerful, so it's obviously working there, to the extent that the shower tray was filling up. So to clear out the hair trap, I hate doing that. It's horrible, isn't it? But the Queen never had to do that, did she? So the boiler is working. We have hot water, which is wonderful. So what else have I been doing? What else have we been doing? Went to the theatre on Monday to see The Shawshank Redemption, which was a very good production, very enjoyable production. I'm sometimes a little nervous about live plays where you have the actors putting on American accents, but because sometimes it's a bit difficult. It's a bit like when Americans put on British accents. They always tend to overdo them, so they come across as sort of a bit Dick Van Dyke in Mary Poppins type thing. But these were good. They were very good and well produced, well acted, very enjoyable. So that was well worth seeing. Like talking about accents, it's like the series that we watched on Amazon, The Boys, which I have mentioned before, which will not be to everyone's taste, but we enjoyed it, although it went a bit over the top in the third series, and I've got a feeling that the fourth series will be the same. Hello, Zoomers! Hello! And the guy who plays one of the main characters in The Boys plays a British person, but you can tell he's not British because his accent is, again, Dick Van Dyke-ish. He's actually from New Zealand, and people from outside Britain seem to think that if they're going to do an English accent, it's got to be London, and then they go over the top, and it was strange. Anyway, so the theatre, more news on the new car. So new boiler, new car, flipping heck. That it's now in the country, and we'll be able to pick it up later in the month. And of course they're now ringing up to find out if we wanted all sorts of bells and whistles to put on it that we would have to pay lots of money for. So we decided no, we've got enough bells and whistles on it. without adding more bells and whistles. So we'll look forward to picking that up later in the month, but it is at least in the country. We've only been waiting since February, so that's not bad. Evening, Lynn and Martin. What else? Lunch. Went up for lunch yesterday with a friend. Haven't seen her for a little while. And she was telling me about a memorial service that she went to for well, it would be an ex-colleague if it's a memorial service, wouldn't it? From the school that she used to teach in, and she was telling me about it, and because the techie had thought of going along to it as well, because he worked with him as well, and she said it was a good job that he didn't, because it was a long service, and rather, no, it won't be 23, it'll be 72. So not 23 would be next March. Goes from 22 to 72. So yes, that's something we checked on. Otherwise it would make it seem 6 months older than it is. Oh, Sarah, you've joined us from Cyprus. Oh, that's excellent. If you can stay with us. Brilliant. Oh, how nice. All these people joining in. Excellent. Anyway, she was telling me about this memorial service, which I found was quite funny. But I won't repeat what she told me, just in case any of you were there. You never know. You never know. But it was quite amusing. But we had lunch, and we had lunch in a pub, as opposed to a restaurant, for a change. And it's not the same. Especially when they leave your plates in front of you for the whole of the time that you're there, rather than coming to collect them. This is not on. Not on. And the lad, I say lad, who served us, he was only about 12. He'd never heard of Tia Maria. Didn't have Tia Maria for lunch, but it formed part of the lunch later on. That's enough of that. And yes, one or two other things that he's obviously not well versed in serving alcohol, shall we say. Anyway, that's enough of that. So I hope you're all well. Happy birthday, Sarah, for, when was it, earlier in the week, last week? But let's hope that you hang on. Have you got all 16 of you there answering the questions? Right, well, since it's 8 o'clock, and I'll go through the rounds, let you know what we're doing. I'll just make you feel more cheerful and positive. The techie said it was a nice quiz, which I don't think he's ever said that before about one of my quizzes. He said it was a nice quiz. So if you don't like it, there's nothing I can do about it. If you do like it, good. Right, round one will be famous people. Oh, yours was Friday. Anne's was Sunday. Oh, excellent. Not quite a full house. Oh, well, happy birthday to both of you for last week and this week then. Excellent. Bon anniversaire. Right, so we've got famous people. Then we've got initial letter link, where the final question is an anagram of the initial letters of the previous 9 answers. Round 3 is sport and leisure. I know Debbie's heart will have sunk when she saw that. Then we've got find a word. Then the techie's picture round, which is not an easy round. I will just warn you in advance. And then round 5 is trivia. Just felt like doing trivia. Anything and everything. So if you are ready, we'll get going with famous people. Question 1. Whose catchphrase was just like that? I can't do it properly. whose catchphrase was "just like that"? Doesn't look anything like him. Question 2. In which band was Glenn Matlock replaced by Sid Vicious? In which band was Glenn Matlock replaced by Sid Vicious? I don't know how Claudia Winkleman copes with the fringe, I really don't. Or not with the fringe that she's got. We're constantly going like that. Question 3. Which music producer was famous for his wall of sound production techniques? Which music producer was famous for his wall of sound production techniques? Question 4. For which ballerina was the Dying Swan specifically choreographed? For which ballerina was the Dying Swan specifically choreographed? Question 5. Which medieval Italian civil servant made his name a byword for cynicism and unscrupulousness with his book The Prince? Which medieval Italian civil servant made his name a byword for cynicism and unscrupulousness with his book The Prince? I think of one or two other people who could write a book like that as well. Question 6. I think this is possibly the hardest of the round. 1978 was the year of the three popes. They were John Paul I, John Paul II, and which other? 1978 was the year of the three popes. They were John Paul I, John Paul II, and which other? It's not, as the techies just said, John Paul Sartre. Question 7. Which politician's criticisms were likened by Dennis Healey to being savaged by a dead sheep? Ooh, harsh words. Which politician's criticisms were likened by Dennis Healey to being savaged by a dead sheep? Let's see. Wednesday night itchy nose starting up again. Question 8. Which singer is perhaps best remembered as the star of the first talkie or talking picture? Which singer is perhaps best remembered as the star of the first talkie or talking picture? Question 9. Who led the Dambusters raid during the Second World War? Who led the Dambusters raid during the Second World War? Could have just stopped after raid, couldn't I? I mean, there's been no other Dambusters raid. And question 10. Known to his people as conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, who was emperor of Ethiopia from 1930 to 1974. Known to his people as conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, who was emperor of Ethiopia from 1930 to 1974. There are your 10 questions. Let me know if you need any repeating. Don't know where Molly is. Obviously not in quiz mode tonight. No repeats. Okay. Right, we'll go through the answers then. Question 1, just like that, was, of course, Tommy Cooper. Question 2, Glenn Matlock was replaced by Sid Vicious in the Sex Pistols. Question 3, the wall of sound production techniques were those of Phil Spector. Question 4, The Dying Swan was choreographed for Anna Pavlova. Question 5, the medieval Italian civil servant was Machiavelli. Question 6, the year of the three popes, they were John Paul I, John Paul II and Paul VI. Question 7, the politician's criticisms likened to being savaged by a dead sheep were those of Geoffrey Howe, or about, by Geoffrey Howe. Dennis Healy obviously not impressed. Question 8, the singer perhaps best remembered as the star of the first talkie is Al Jolson in The Jazz Singer. Question 9, leader of the Dam Busters raid was Guy Gibson. And question 10, the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah was Haile Selassie, revered by Rastafarians. Right, how did you do on that round? Not a bad round, as I say. The techie said it was a nice quiz, so I'm hoping for some good scores this week. I had some reasonable scores last week. So let's hope for Chris 2. No. Sarah 5. Ooh, maybe it was harder than I thought then. Debbie, it was hard. 6. Joe 8, not bad. Right, Glynis 9, can't believe it. Can't believe it's not better. Chris, yes, 2. Flipping heck. Ooh, it was a harder round than I thought then. In which case I apologise and the techie was completely wrong. Yeah, maybe it was the excitement of getting a new boiler that... Yeah, oh well. Right. Oh, we'll try on the next round and see if that's any better. Round 2 is the initial letter link. Oh, Lynn and Martin. Oh, so it's just Lynn. So Lynn got 6. It's okay. Missing Martin. Where's he gone? The so-called Catholic missed the Pope. Right. Right, initial letter link where 10 questions, but the 10th question is an anagram that you need to solve made up of the first letters of all the other 9 answers. So if you are ready, question 1. Which multinational technology company was originally called the Computing Tabulating Recording Company when it was founded in 1911? Quite a hard question, but you'll probably be able to work it out if you get the other answers right, and you'll see what letters you're missing. Which multinational technology company was originally called the Computing Tabulating Recording Company, it's a mouthful, when it was founded in 1911? So-called Catholic. Question 2. Which stage musical holds the Guinness World Record for having the most expensive stage prop ever in the UK, with this prop being the title of the musical? Which stage musical holds the Guinness World Record for having the most expensive stage prop ever in the UK, with this prop being the title of the musical? I've specifically mentioned stage musical rather than just musical because it's also been a film musical as well. But it's the stage version which has got the most expensive stage prop in the UK. And the prop is the title of the musical, which may or may not help you. I know when I first thought of this question, I thought the answer was something different, but I won't put you off. Question 3. What is the only vowel that is not used as the first letter of any American state names? What is the only vowel that is not used as the first letter of any American state names? Question 4. Which English rugby union team has the word Chiefs as the second part of its name? Which English rugby union team has the word Chiefs as the second part of its name? Question 5. Originally a B-side to a 1994 single, which group recorded the theme song to the TV series The Royal Family? Originally a B-side to a 1994 single, which group recorded the theme song to the TV series The Royal Family? Question 6. The word neutral is an anagram of which car manufacturer's name? The word neutral is an anagram of which car manufacturer's name? Question 7. Before adopting the euro, what was the currency of Italy? Before adopting the euro, what was the currency of Italy? Question 8. Founded in Cuba in 1862 and run by 7 generations of the same family, which is the largest family-owned spirits company in the world. Founded in Cuba in 1862 and run by 7 generations of the same family, which is the largest family-owned spirits company in the world. Question 9. Windsor, Fisherman's and Granny are all types of what? Windsor, Fisherman's and Granny are all types of what? And question 10. The first letters of the previous 9 answers can be rearranged to spell the name of which Scottish town which came to worldwide attention in December 1988. The first letters of the previous 9 answers can be rearranged to spell the name of which Scottish town which came to worldwide attention in December 1988? Oh, let me know if you need any repeats. Okay, no repeat questions coming through. No? Right, go through the answers to round 2. Question 1, the multinational technology company is IBM. IBM. Question 2, the most expensive stage prop ever in the UK. The prop being the title of the musical, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Question 3, the only vowel not used as the first letter of any American state names is E. Question 4, the English rugby union team with Chiefs is the Exeter Chiefs. Question 5, it was Oasis who recorded the theme song to the royal family with Half the World Away. Question 6, neutral is an anagram of Renault. Question 7, the currency of Italy before the euro was the lira. Question 8, largest family-owned spirits company in the world is Bacardi. Question 9, Windsor, Fisherman's and Granny are all types of knots. And the Scottish town in question 10 is Lockerbie. So how did you do on that round? Oh, 10 for Chris. Well done, well done. That makes up for the 2 in the other round. Have you got Eve with you as well? Debbie 9, Sarah 8, Glynis 8. Oh, so that's better scores than overall than the previous round. Good. Lynn 8. Eve's with you, okay. Hi, Eve. Joe, staggeringly 8. Okay. All right, some improved scores there, which I'm pleased about. But it'll probably go downhill again with this next round. Sport and leisure. I can hear you groaning from here, Debbie. You might surprise yourself. You might surprise. We usually do with sport. You usually do better than you say you will, than you think you will. Right, round 3, sport and leisure. Question 1. Which athletic stadium might be particularly associated with Steve Cram and Brendan Foster? Which athletic stadium might be particularly associated with Steve Cram and Brendan Foster? Question 2. Who captained England when they won the World Cup in 1966? Come on, Debbie, even I know this one. Who captained England when they won the World Cup in 1966? Question 3. Name any 2 of the 4 throwing events in international athletics? Name any 2 of the 4 throwing events in international athletics. Question 4. How many dogs normally run in a greyhound race in the UK? How many dogs normally run in a greyhound race in the UK? Question 5. In which country do cricketers play for the Sheffield Shield? In which country do cricketers play for the Sheffield Shield? Question 6, another rugby question, sorry. Which country's rugby union side is nicknamed the Pumas? Which country's rugby union side is nicknamed the Pumas? Question 7. What does the abbreviation C and B mean in cricket? What does the abbreviation C and B mean in cricket? Question 8. What colour is the strand on a Monopoly board? What colour is the strand on a Monopoly board? Question 9. What is the name of the blue character in a game of Cluedo? What is the name of the blue character in a game of Cluedo? That's a standard game of Cluedo. And question 10. What was darts player Eric Bristow's nickname? What was darts player Eric Bristow's nickname? Okay, there's your 10 questions. Let me know if you need any repeating. They're not bad for sport and, well, to leisure, really, with Monopoly and Cluedo. No repeat questions? Can't see any. No? Okay. Right, let's go through the answers then. Question 1. The athletic stadium associated with Steve Cram and Brendan Foster would be Gateshead. So that's where they're from. I won't try doing a Gateshead accent. I might get beaten up by a Geordie. Question 2. England was captained by Bobby Moore in the World Cup. Question 3. Any 2 of the following 4: shot put, discus, hammer, javelin. Any 2 of those will do for your point. Shot put, discus, hammer, javelin. Question 4. You would normally get 6 greyhounds in a greyhound race in the UK, in a race in the UK. Question 5. cricketers play for the Sheffield Shield in Australia? Question 6. The Pumas rugby team is from Argentina. Question 7. C and B in cricket means caught and bowled. Question 8. The strand on a Monopoly board is red. Question 9. The blue character in Cluedo is Mrs. Peacock. And question 10. Eric Bristow was known as the Crafty Cockney. So how did you do on that round? Chris and Eve 6. That's okay. Sarah and Anne 10. Joe 9. Lynn 8. Glynis 10. So, who had 8? Debbie 8, did I say that? Well, that's not bad at all. Right, so we're more than halfway through. Have the interval now and the find a word rounds. Oh, we're okay, we're on fine, on time. Put those away and we'll see what we can come up with. We missed you last week, Sarah. You tend to come up with the longest words. We had some good ones last week, though. In fact, we got a 9, didn't we? We got a 9, yeah. Whoa. Right. We'll start with a consonant. B, consonant. T, vowel. Vowel. Consonant. Consonant, vowel, vowel, consonant. Right. I can see count, bound, see, quite a few 4s, some 5s. Action from Debbie, yeah, good one, 6. You have duction, is there duction? You can have conduction, reduction. Is there such a thing as duction? Doubt. Abound, yeah, another 6. Oh, according to the voice in my head, duction is an eye movement which only involves one eye. Ooh. Auction, oh, good one, 7 from Joe. Being away has obviously done you good. Auction. Tonic, yeah, from Glynis. Don't think I can see any others. I think we've got most of the likely ones. Okay, on to the next one. Start with a vowel. Vowel. Ooh. Consonant. Consonant. Vowel. vowel, consonant, consonant. We'll have another consonant, I think, in case we get another A. Ooh. Glut. Not a kind set of letters. Gully, yeah, gully. From Sarah. Tally, yeah. From Joe. Allay from Glynis, yes. Using up the A's. Don't think we're going to get anything over 5 though, are we? Can't see anything over 5. Now, let's try another one. Start with a vowel again. Consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant. Oh. Battle. Is there such a thing as a battle? Ooh, not being kind this week. Bullet, bleat, yeah. What is a battle? It's a charity. Okay. Elebutalt. That's a good one, Chris. That's a good one. Have you got a definition for that? Beetle. Can you have beetle because it's a proper noun? Tableau. Whoa, Debbie. Debbie, very good. Ooh, tableau, yes. That's a good one. I'm impressed with that. Tablet from Chris, yeah. I think that's about it, isn't it? No, the timer is gone. Okay, one more go. Consonant, vowel, vowel, consonant, 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 vowel, vowel, consonant, consonant. Let's go. There's something strange in number 6. Tableau needs to. Oh yeah, of course it does. Sorry, Debbie. I got all excited. Wrongly. Right. Yes, well spotted, Glynis. Okay. No, you can't get that out of it, Debbie. Noticed. Ooh. For 7. Diocese for 7. Obviously on a religious roll tonight, Joe, or not. Not getting the Pope. Noticed, yes. And diocese. Sectioned. Ooh, that's very good. Getting a 9 there. Just checking, yeah. S-E-C-T. Well done, Chris and Eve. Well done. A 9. Don't get many of those. I had a feeling there was one in there, but very good, very good. Oh, well, no one's going to beat that then. Sectioned. Don't one more go? We'll have one more go. We'll consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, consonant. So it's 3 A's again now. Anus. Sauna, yeah, sauna. Canary, yeah, good one, Chris. Canary. Yarns, yeah. Don't going to get any really, really great ones after that, are we? No. No. Right, okay then, let's move on to the next part of the quiz, the second half. And round 4 is the picture round. This is hard. If you thought my rounds were hard, wait till you see this one. Oh. You'll think mine are easy peasy. So you're going to be shown the pictures of the largest animals of their kind in the world and provided with 4 names for each animal. You have to decide which of the 4 names represents the largest animal of its kind. And the picture shown is of the largest animal. So there are 1 or 2 clues in there. So this is the largest animal of its kind. Which of those 4 is the correct answer? Just found Molly, she's under the table. thought it was a reticulated python, but there's obviously a reticulated giraffe as well. No. Yeah, remember the photo is of the largest animal. So it gives you a bit of a clue. Sometimes. Not a pretty creature. But I'm sure its mother loves it. Not sure about that, whether its mother loves it. I don't think anything loves it. Tickly dead giraffe showed on words. What? Tickly dead giraffe. What have you been drinking, Debbie? Remember, there might be a clue in the picture. Ah, tickly dead giraffe showed up when it gives my speech. Right, because I don't see that. I wondered what you were talking about. Strange creatures, salamanders. Right, go through them again. Right, there's your 10 questions, or 10 pictures, I should say. I didn't do very well when the techie tested me on this. But there again, I wasn't paying particular attention to the pictures, which I should have done. It's along the lines of read the question. In that case, it was read the instructions. Right, if you are all ready, we'll go through the answers to the picture round. Number 1 was the blue whale. Number 2, oh, now I've got the answer as colossal squid, but that's not an option on the screen. So it should be Antarctic squid. So the voice in my head tells me. So Antarctic squid. Question 3, the African elephant. Question 4, the largest giraffe is the Maasai giraffe. Question 5, it's the brown bear. Question 6, whale shark. Question 7, saltwater crocodile. Question 8, the North African red-necked ostrich, and there you have one in the picture. Question 9, the Chinese salamander is the largest. And question 10, the Goliath beetle is the largest beetle. And it certainly looks very large. So how did you do with round 4? Chris and Eve, 10. Oh, another 10. Well done. That's very good on those. 7 for Sarah and Anne. Debbie, 10. Some good guesses. Joe, 8, haven't a clue. I love how you always sound so surprised when you get a score, Joe. Lynn, 7. Lynn is 6. Any other scores to come in? I think that's about it, isn't it? Yeah. Right, so we're on to round 5, which is just trivia. So we'll see how people do with this. Question 1. Just looking at one of the questions. I meant to change it, but I didn't, so it's too late now. Question 1. What is the name of the main river running through Hamburg? What is the name of the main river running through Hamburg? Which point people are going, oh, I don't know. How am I supposed to know that? Have a guess. Question 2. At what siege did Davy Crockett die in 1836? At what siege did Davy Crockett die in 1836? Question 3. In what sport have Michael and John Whittaker represented Great Britain? In what sport have Michael and John Whittaker represented Great Britain? That's probably the hardest, I think. What are you doing, Molly? Question 4. Fe is the chemical symbol for which metal? Fe is the chemical symbol for which metal? Question 5. What is the name of Bruce Wayne's butler in Batman? What is the name of Bruce Wayne's butler in Batman? Question 6. Who wrote Watership Down? Who wrote Watership Down? Question 7. What is the third letter of the Greek alphabet? What is the third letter of the Greek alphabet? Question 8. Ferdinand Marcos was dictator of which country? Ferdinand Marcos was dictator of which country? Question 9. What is a substance lacking if it is described as anhydrous? What is a substance lacking if it is described as anhydrous? And question 10. Who played the part of released convict Max Cady in the 1962 version of Cape Fear? I remember seeing that original version. Creepy. Scary. Who played the part of released convict Max Cady in the 1962 version of Cape Fear? And if you want to give yourself a bonus point, who played him in the 1992 version? I think it was 1992. Who played him in the remake? Give yourself a bonus point if you know that one. Right, there's your questions. Let me know if you need any repeating. And we'll see how you've done overall when we've marked this. Molly, what are you up to? Right, no repeats? No? Okay, in which case we'll go through the answers to that round. Question 1, the main river running through Hamburg is the Elbe. Question 2, Davy Crockett died at the Siege of the Alamo. Question 3, Michael and John Whittaker have represented Great Britain in show jumping or equestrianism. Question 4, Fe is the chemical symbol for iron. Question 5, Bruce Wayne's butler is called Alfred. Question 6, Watership Down was written by Richard Adams. Question 7, third letter of the Greek alphabet is gamma. Question 8, Ferdinand Marcos was dictator of the Philippines. Question 9, an anhydrous substance is lacking water. And question 10, Max Cady in the 1962 version of Cape Fear was played by Robert Mitchum. And it was Robert De Niro who played him in the 92 or the 90s version. I think, yeah, Robert De Niro. Okay, so how did you do in that round and how did you do overall. Chris, I need 5. Sarah and Anne 5 and 35 overall. Chris 33 overall. Okay. Joe 7, total of 40. Debbie 9 with a total of 42. You're in the lead at the moment, Debbie. Lynn 8 and 37. Glynis 7, total of 40, same as Joe. Sarah, thank you. We'll miss next week. It's not on next week. It's not back. We're having 2 weeks break, and back on October the 5th. So next week and the week after, we won't be here. Or the quiz won't be here, but do bring the sunshine back with you, Debbie, Sarah. Have a good, safe trip back. So don't forget, everybody, that no quiz for the next 2 weeks. October the 5th, we will be back. In the words of Boris Johnson, hasta la vista, baby. Channeling his inner Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, à vendredi, Joe, à vendredi. Glynis isn't necessarily that good on animals, so animals might have let her down there. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks' time. Enjoy the good weather while it stays. Long may it stay. We'll see you in 3 weeks later, okay? Yes, 3 weeks.